Hey, honey. Hey. Y'all, I'm going to give it some time and let some people get in here and we going to have a discussion, honey. Because these YouTube streets is getting hot. Y'all, hold on one second. Go on back. Go back to your room. Kindly close my door. Come back and close my door. Mommy already told you what the deal was. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. All right, y'all. So we're gonna give it some time to get to let people get in here. Hey Leggings, hey Daniela, hey Carmela, hey Sherry. I'm still gonna give you a whooping, Sherry. Yeah, you in trouble. Hey sis Rosalind. I hope I didn't miss it. Oh, Queen Rose, hey sis, hey sweetie. Hey Auntie Linda, hey Lillian. Y'all, we gonna have a discussion about about all this drama erupting. I just don't understand what is going on that we still having the same conversations that we done had for several years now. It's definitely hotter than a firecracker. Oh, you know what you did, Sherry Berry, talking about my nephew could eat bowl of soup off my head. That's how much taller. Yeah. My sis Sherry over here trying to act like she don't know what she done did, but she know I ain't forgot. Mm-hmm. I see we got quite a few people in here. Look, there she go laughing. She know what she be up to. Lord have mercy. So I don't know if you guys seen Jay Michael's video. How many of you guys actually seen Jay Michael's video yesterday? And then y'all gotta fill me in because I've had a lot going on. Hey Auntie Vaughn. I love when my aunties show up because they have that old school wisdom. They gonna give it to you raw and real. Okay. I saw it this morning. Auntie, okay. Sherry seen it, so did Daniela. And did y'all see and listen to Love by Erica's video? Okay, Rosalind didn't. So Rosalind, I'm just gonna give you. I watched some of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you like a summary breakdown. Basically, Love by Erica had played a hey try, my little sis try. So just a quick summary for Daniela and Lillian and some of the rest of you guys. And so Sherry, I'm gonna have to rely on you because I didn't watch all of them. I just watched some of them because I can only tolerate so long before my mind go. Oh, look, Auntie, you done watched them too? Oh, Lord. So, anyhow, Love by Erica had dropped a video. And in this video, it was a recording of her and Jay Michael's phone conversation, which I'm not quite understanding what was the purpose of because this video was years ago. She says on the video, I'm 28, y'all in your 50s. So I think she was intending to use this recording at a later date and time, which was her purpose of saying, I'm 28, you guys in your 50s, to establish that it should be a little bit more leeway when it came to her because they were already established as, up in their 50s. They should have a lot more maturity and stuff like that going on. It is the way that I gathered it from the beginning. But now I am not going to lie to you guys. I could not watch that whole entire video. I don't know. It's something about that young lady's voice that after a while it starts to drain me. So I have to get off of it. I have also Love by Erica's. Okay, so I have to rely on y'all when it comes to the Love by Erica videos because, like I say, I didn't watch all of it. It just, I don't know. The video starts to drain me after a while. So my whole thing is, yeah, she a snake. I definitely have to agree because here it is. You've been holding on to all of this, and you have a motive, you have an agenda. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel or what I think in regards to these videos and the recordings, what it made it look like. So one of the videos I seen, the title said, Damien cheated, I'm hurt. Okay, well, it was said that Mucker cheated. Then it was said that the first baby daddy cheated, which was something that was said in the YouTube streets. I don't know it to be a fact. I hadn't heard it from her mouth. It was just something that was put out there in the YouTube streets. So for me, that means that it's some type of pattern because you're allowing this to happen at this point. It's like you are allowing these people to cheat on you, but you keep taking them back. You keep taking them back. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that way, but she wanted Mucker back after he cheated with Janelle. It still appears that she wants him back, and he married, got a whole wife. Crier, she dated him, and now she's saying that he cheated. As I said before, the same way that you get with a man is the same way that that relationship is going to end. But if you develop a pattern of allowing men to cheat on you and you're not trying to do anything about the situation, then guess what? It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep repeating itself. Because at this point, you are allowing it to happen. You keep taking these men back. And so my whole thing is, she says, tell Erica to release all private old video. Now you know she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that because some of them can be incriminating to her, in regards to what she said. And so I think she wanted to mess with J. Michael at this point in time because J. Michael gonna be J. Michael. J. Michael gonna speak how he feel, and he's done some videos, and I guess she calls herself being tired at this point. Queen, I'm with you. She definitely ain't got the balls to do it. As we all know, she does not have the balls to do that at all. She will not release all videos. I can tell y'all right now that she's not going to do that. And if she does release more recordings, it's going to be something that she passes down to someone else to release. Happy Erica did what she did because they keep going after her. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say that they keep going after her. I can agree to some extent and some extent not. I think she keeps perpetuating the situation. But I definitely understand where you're coming from and I see what you're saying, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't say with all certainty that yeah, I agree with that because I've seen things happen in the past and it wasn't no one going after her. It's just that's her temperament. Those are the things that she likes to do. So I just don't get it. But my whole thing is they keep picking on her, shaking my head. They all wrong. I She starts stuff. It's like what's that old saying? You poke the bear and then you throw the stick. So she pokes at the bears, but then she throws the stick when it comes time. She says, "I got a question. Hold on. I got a question. Why the heck is she having babies one right after the other?" Is my question, sis. Now that I can't tell you. I cannot tell you why she keep having babies. The only thing I can say, and this is my opinion, if she's looking for love, and kids are supposed to be the person who loves you the most, but that's not always true because sometimes your kids can despise you, but it just feels like she's reaching out for love, and that's just not the way to get it. Having all these kids, then also, uh unfortunately, I think it's security. It definitely could be security. I see, here go my sis Carmela be cutting up. Carmela definitely be cutting up. But so y'all tell me about the video that she did pertaining to Crier. I know I had got a lot of messages saying that she kind of insinuated that Crier was gay, which I definitely don't believe that Crier has any gayness in him. Um, so that was, something that I found to be stunning. Who's the third? Well, remember the third papa is supposed to be Mucker. The fourth one is what's in question, but she says it's Crier's, and Crier says it's not his. So I don't know. I wasn't there when she laid down, so I definitely couldn't tell you. What y'all got to say? Cause I'm confused. Sherry, you said you watched all the videos, so give me a breakdown. But didn't she made a video last year saying Crier was her? She did. She did. She thanked Crier and everything in regards to all the stuff that he did. And then now all of a sudden we back on the bandwagon of hating Crier. So for me, those are red flags for men to run because the moment that you get into a disagreement with her, then all your business is gonna be out on the streets. That ain't no relationship to have. You can't have secrets with your relationship if it's always gonna be thrown up in your face, but not directly in your face by you and her having a conversation. It's gonna be thrown up in your face for the world to know. That's a red flag to run. But if she got pregnant on her birthday, how can she be about to go any day? The math ain't math. Baby, it ain't mathing. It definitely ain't mathing. Yeah, I don't know about that one. If all these men are snakes, why does she keep having men with these same dudes? Okay, baby, sis, that is what I'm trying to say, because here it is. We are developing a pattern. We developing a pattern. We continue on with the same pattern. And then it's like, she keeps telling that these guys cheated, but what did you do? Because ain't everybody doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't did something. You doing something behind the scenes, but you ain't putting your shit out there. You just putting their shit out there. That's what the question is. What is going on behind the scenes? Because it's something going on. It is something going on. Christ said he never denied the new baby. He just didn't know until later. I don't know. Now, from my understanding, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody else had told me that he had denied this baby, that it wasn't his. He said it wasn't his. Because that's something new. I didn't hear that, the Williams. Well, can you tell me what video it's in? Because I missed that. It says, where's the recording of her apologizing to the kid that she said something about? Now, baby, you know that ain't never going to happen. Never in this lifetime. So you might as well move on from that. Okay. She now, yeah. She definitely contradicting herself. I have to agree with you, sis. She contradicting herself wholeheartedly. And now he is a villain this time. Now she is. Everybody a villain. Everybody a villain. We back to playing victim. Hello. Hi, everybody. I see Pamela came in. I seen somebody else. Y'all have to, on his last video he deleted. Okay. See, that's why I didn't see that. Cuz he deleted it. But yeah, if he said it, then he would know. I definitely don't know. Tanea, how are you? I need to be over there. Where you at, honey? Cuz it's hot. She was pregnant before her birthday. That's what I'm saying. She definitely had to have been pregnant before her birthday. Hold on. And that's my opinion. The person isn't that innocent. How she trying to make? I agree. I agree, Daniela, wholeheartedly. She's not innocent. She continues to try to make herself look innocent, but she's not. She's definitely not. So she gets mad and calls all his family from different numbers and blocks her calls. She does. She does that. I mean, that's crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But like I say, for me, I just feel like she has developed a pattern, and it's not sending the right message to her kids. To me, it's saying, yeah, hit that, like, thank you, Auntie. Superman one day, Ike the next. My auntie, see, I told you, my aunties, them, they gonna give you the game. They gonna tell you the tea. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Uh, I'm just reading comments and I'm looking for something because I had it all pulled up on my phone, but my child done took my phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. But let me go back because I done missed some comments. But she going off on people when the problem should be with her. Baby daddy, stop bringing the other people in. Baby, hurt people hurt people. And what those videos said to me, is she's still harboring hurt. Why? I don't understand, because this has been going on for years. Why are we still harboring the same hurt? Why are we still bringing up the same things? She is never going to find her king if she's still holding on to past hurt. She has to let that go. At some point in time, she has to let that go, because all it's going to do is continue to hinder the next relationship she gets into, because she is still harboring that old hurt. He also said he did not deny her from getting the fraternity test. She lied supposedly about that. Oh, wow. Man, I wish I would have seen this video, because I sure don't miss that one. I definitely missed that one. But my whole thing is, she has to break this cycle that she has of dealing with the same type of men. It takes two people to make a relationship. And sometimes it takes two people to make it fail. Not all the time. Because people gonna do what they want to do. If they want to cheat, they gonna cheat. But however, if you've been in this situation before, then you start to look for red flags. You start to look for signs that, hey, danger, Will Robinson, danger, something going on, because his pattern ain't the same the way it was before. So if his pattern is the same, ain't the same, and he changing up and he ain't doing what he used to do, then baby, it might be time for you to exit. My whole thing is, here it is, you looking for a man. You ain't gotta look, baby. They'll come to you. What God has for you is for you. Can't nobody else have it, can't nobody else take it. But at the same point in time, be specific in what you want. Write it down. Write down what problems you had in past relationships. Write down the damages that you've seen in past relationships. Write down the red flags that you've seen. Because all of this stuff is something that you should have learned from past relationships. So that way, when you enter into a new relationship, you can see them red flags are waving. And that lets you know right out the gate, baby, run, run, run. Okay? But if you still harboring the same old hurt from other people, you blinded, because that's the only thing you thinking about. That's the only thing you looking at. So your mind and your mentality is not on the things that are currently in front of you, because you still dealing with what Charlie, Luke, and John did 3, 4 years ago. Move on. Move on. Today, glad you are not there. Horrible. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading the comments. Okay. I don't care. I'm sorry. I only read the first half. And she said, I think she has people in her ear. I don't care who in her ear. She is a grown woman. A grown woman. She knows what she wants to put out there and what she doesn't want to put out there. So I don't care who's in her ear. She grown. She can make whatever decision she wants. But let me finish reading the statement. Um, She says, put things on people to hurt them, but it's hurting her. It's making her look crazy. That's why she will always. She does look crazy. Honestly, she looks crazy, because here it is. You bringing up a recording from when you was 28 years old. What's the point of it? Why would you bring up that recording now? If you felt like J. Michael did something to you wrong and you wanted to put out there, you would have put it out when you was 28 years old instead of putting it out now. It's like you want to have something in the vote to bring up at any given point in time on anybody. I'm not grasping. Okay, sorry, man, having kids. What, Carmela? Carmela, I'm not going to play with you because I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. Try. Y'all is cutting up. Sorry, Camilla, but someone like her should not be coaching nobody. She had a life coach. It wasn't her trying to coach anybody. She had a life coach. That same thing I said in my video, I have recorded for later on tomorrow, later or tomorrow, because the past is the past. She got to get over spilled milk. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. It is going to continue to hinder every relationship she gets into, and she's not going to go into any relationship with a clear conscience because she's constantly dwelling on the past. You got to move on, baby. Move on. It happened, and to sit there and do the tit for tat in regards to Toya. Well, here it is. This is the same place I was. And that's that girl husband now. That ain't her boyfriend. That ain't somebody she date. That's her husband. So Toya knew what she was getting into based upon the what is that? The statement that she had put out there when Crier said that he never hit her, but and Toya said that was true in regards to the choking or whatever. So she knew about all of this. So again, she knew what she was getting into. She's a grown woman. We can't change her mind. And if she sees something in that man, then so be it. Let her go on and do her. But why are we still talking about this? This happened some years ago, and we right back in the same place. So all I can say is that should let every man know: danger, Real Robinson, danger. Run! Don't enter into no relationship with this woman because your business is gonna be on these YouTube streets, whether you like it or not. She is not the victim, never, but these men are coming. She wants to view and exactly, exactly. She uses them all the time. First, who have to take time out between relationships? No healing time. That's why hurt continue. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. She continues to just jump from one relationship to the next, which is a pattern. She's not allowing herself time to heal. She's not allowing herself to grow, to find out and figure out or write down, what problems she had with the past relationship. Setting boundaries so that way she'll know exactly what she doesn't want in the next relationship. Asking those questions to the man that she's with, like, do you got any baby mamas? You got it, crazy family members? Why your last relationship failed, baby? I'm gonna need to run down some questions with you. I'm just not taking you as is, baby. I got to ask some questions and find out what's going on, because ain't everything as smooth as icing. She needs money, so that's why she putting out those videos, and she knows drama is going to bring her more views. Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly, Pamela. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's see, Williams. I honestly think all parties are wrong. These last couple of months, everyone else was making videos about her as well. It's not only her. I would be frustrated too, especially with all of her hormones. Okay, so let me say this. I said in the past, the last video that I did, the last live that I did, like, I didn't like the videos that had been made pertaining to her. Like, I seen some where she had sent a text message and she was buck naked. That can damage her kids later on down the line. I've seen videos where, they're talking pertaining to what's going on. But the whole thing is they can only talk about what she puts out there. And so with her putting it out there, unfortunately, that's what they're talking about. Let's see. I'm not trying to give excuses. I'm trying to see both sides. And I agree. It's always good to see both sides, because some areas I feel like she's wrong, and some areas I feel like they wrong. Cause I've told bro J Michael, like, hey, I don't like when you call her Build a Bear. I do not like it. At one point in time, she was sis to you. And the more you call her names, all it's gonna do is hike her views up even more, because people are gonna want to go and find out who Build a Bear is. And when they find out that's who you're talking about, then they on their way, because they want to see why you calling her Build a Bear. She offers one baby daddy a test, but the other is like pulling teeth. And stop saying the wife is keeping the other daddy away from his child. No woman can make a grown man. You better say that. She cannot make him do anything. He knows that's his child. Now, me as a woman, am I going to say something? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because if I'm living with this man and I'm married to this man, I'm going to push the issue and push it until we get something done, some type of resolution. But can she make that grown man do nothing? No, baby. What can Michelle say? You can't raise a man? If he wasn't raised when his mama had him, how you gonna raise him, baby? She needs to set an example for her children, and now she's going to be a mother of a daughter. It's time for her to grow the hell up. I agree, honey. I agree wholeheartedly. Because again, you're setting these patterns. You're saying that all these men are cheating on you. And so you gonna make it not only look like it's acceptable to your kings, but now to this little princess who is about to enter into this world. She is going to think it's okay for a man to cheat on her and to continue to take him back over and over and over again and be a doormat for a man. No, baby, it's not. You need to seek help. You need to heal from that hurt. You need to write down what red flags that you see and you ignored because you was blinded by love or past hurt. You got to deal with the situation at hand. Look, okay, take her phone, sis. Take her phone. So, what was the trigger for this? Which video is ground zero? Now, I see she done did a lot of videos, and I seen their video, and they kind of did a small little clap back where they kind of said, this is a once a year thing. We constantly have to go through this once a year. We don't understand why. Is it because we happy and you not? Like, your outburst is not changing or altering our relationship, is what I kind of concluded from what their message was saying when they did their video. Now, Rick and Simiana, he's to blame. He's a grown man who needs to find a way. He is the baby life. If he loves his kids, he needs to go to court, get the test. And I agree wholeheartedly. I agree wholeheartedly, Queen. Now, at one point in time, didn't they say that they were going to court to get the DNA test done? But then they found out that that wasn't the baby's real name. Drake wasn't the baby's real name. So that was a hindrance in that process in regards for him to be able to go on and actually find out if the baby was his. So it's kind of like he's damned if he do, he's damned if he don't. The baby life should never have to pay for his crazy mom. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree wholeheartedly. But how can you make someone give you a DNA test? That's my question. How can you make someone give you a DNA? Hey, Samaje. I have missed my Samaje, y'all. I have not been able to see her. I haven't been doing videos. Y'all have to forgive me. When I say life been lifing, I've been dealing with so much, so it's not funny. Please keep my sister in your prayers. She was in an accident yesterday, and her car is completely totaled. Both airbags deployed and hit her in the chest, so she's in a extreme amount of pain. So I haven't really been on YouTube. I haven't been able to do too much of anything because life been lifing. I've had two gentlemen who I went to church with passed this week. I had another gentleman who was a father to my childhood friends pass this week. I've had two cousins die this year. I have one on hospice now. Like, life has been life, and that's just not the half of it. So I really have not had the time to pay attention to YouTube and to give y'all my full honest opinion because I can't watch the videos in its entirety because I have so much on my plate. But I did want to come on and do a video today because I have a few minutes before I start dealing with life all over again as soon as we get off of here. So I had to take a moment just so that way we can get into this video in regards to what's going on these YouTube streets. Let's see. She didn't want to help. She didn't want to help with nothing, Miss Lita. She want him to pay her rent, car note, and okay. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Um, her next car, everything. That's what she wanted. Hey, Marquette. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get the. I feel like all parties involved are wrong. They were throwing shots as well, and Erica wasn't saying anything. I feel like Mucker doesn't want to be involved with his child. Let me say this. I feel like all of them is wrong when they throw shots. And me, if I'm gonna throw shots or shades at somebody, baby, I'm gonna make sure that you know that it's for you. Cause I'm gonna put your name on it. Okay? I'm putting some stank on it, like the old folks just say. I'm putting some stank on it, cause I'm gonna make sure you know it's for you. I'm not finna do these hitting in the windows and throw a shot, but not throw it directly at you. No, baby. I'm gonna make sure that it has your name on it, so you know that it was meant for you. It wasn't meant for Sally Sue, Billy Bob, none of them. It was meant for you, honey. Let's see. if Mucker really wanted to be in his son's life, then he would have done something about it. Mucker and Erica both need to grow up. I agree, both of them need to grow up, but it's difficult to be in your child's life if you don't know the child's real name. Because that's what they said that they had ran into in the past when they were trying to go to court. They said that that was not the baby's real name. So I don't know if that's still the case. Have you guys heard anything? So y'all have to tell me, because I honestly don't know. How misleading if Erica doesn't want Toya around. See, and that's the thing. She can't dictate who is around that baby when he gets into the courtroom, which is why I feel like she does not want to go to court and she is avoiding a DNA test. Because here it is, when the DNA test comes and they give him visitation rights, she cannot dictate who is around her child. She can't, because he's a father, he has rights as well. So I feel honestly with my heart, just like Samaje, here it is. She does not want to have this DNA test done. She doesn't want to meet in the courts. She doesn't want to give the real name, because if she does and this gentleman gets visitation rights, she can't say, "Oh, what? I don't want your wife around her." She don't have no proof of her ever physically harming a child. So how is it that she feels that she's going to be able to dictate it? But right now, she's in good standing, because here it is. No fraternity has been established, so she does not have to allow him to be around that child. And I honestly agree with Samaje wholeheartedly. Hey, Earth. It says she's the common denominator, she's the root cause, and she is allowing all of this. I agree wholeheartedly, honey. I totally agree. Hold on, y'all, cause something skipped. Um, dang. Okay, we got a lot of comments. I'm trying to get through them. Erica is her own downfall, and Crier, aka Mr. Sure did tuck his tail and delete his video and ran. He needs to stand on his truth. You know, I definitely agree that he needs to stand on his truth. I think some of the videos he does, he thinks about them later on down the line, and then he deletes them because it's like, you know what? What's the point? Um, this situation is still going to be a hindrance. It's still going to continue on. So it's one of those, let me just go ahead and delete it, because no matter what I say, this person is only going to hear what they want to hear. Mucker has been living his best life as well and think he has no responsibility. But when she went after Mr. C was wrong to me, because she has had done what was right for. I agree. Mr. Cryer has been a stand-up guy. He was willing to be there for the new baby. Um, even knowing that it wasn't his. So it's like, why do you have to keep trying to bash this man and bring him down? And he's been there, but he seems to be the one that you beat up on the most. And they always say the people that you love is normally the ones that you beat up on the most, because you think that they ain't going nowhere. You think that they always gonna be there for you to beat up on, and that's not gonna be the case all the time. That man is going to get tired at some point, and he's not going to want to answer her calls or have any dealings with her. And it's not going to be because he doesn't love his kid, but it's because he's tired of dealing with the baby mama. I feel like Mucker told Erica something behind the scenes, and I feel like Mucker playing both sides between these women. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm on nobody's side either. I'm on the side of the kids, because these kids need both parents. In this world today, they need both parents. And whoever the father is of this daughter is she definitely gonna need her daddy. And a woman cannot teach a male how to be a male. You know what I'm saying? So they need their fathers in their lives. Why not allow these men to be a man and be a father to their kids? She doesn't love herself. She doesn't hold herself accountable. She doesn't learn her lessons. She doesn't. I agree wholeheartedly, which is what I was saying earlier. Here it is. There is this pattern of her saying that this person cheated on her and this person cheated on her and that one. We're not learning our lessons. We're not setting boundaries. We're not looking at the red flags that are in front of us because we're too busy worried about the old relationships and the old hurt and the old pain and what possibly could be going on in their new relationship. Baby, move on from it. I wish the hell I would sit up here and be like, oh, I was the one that was in that house first with him and he was kissing me and blah blah blah, and now it's like she want my sloppy leftovers. Baby, I'm not going to do that. If she want my sloppy leftovers, guess what? She going to have to endure the same hurt and the pain that I went through. So if that's where you want to be, you want to be in that seat that I was in not too long ago, then baby, go right ahead. That's how I would feel about it. But I wouldn't keep sitting there dwelling on the same thing for what? I don't get that. I don't get that. And look up the slack uh, for Mucker's baby. Something he could have been doing as a exactly, exactly. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it so much. He okay. So here it is in Texas. He can definitely go to court, but if he doesn't have that child's name and the mother refuses to do a DNA test, what can the man do? What can he do? Because Texas is not going to force her to give him a DNA test unless she was on some type of public assistance because they want their money, baby. That's just how the state of Texas roll. She can make him take a DNA. The courts will force him to take it. She now that's not necessarily true here in Texas. They don't force you to take a DNA test. Um, they will put out an order saying that they want a DNA test done, but they don't force people here to actually take a DNA test. And at this point, I don't feel like she has tried to get a DNA test done because, again, if she gets a DNA test done and that is proven to show him to be the father, then she can't dictate who is around the child. And with as much hatred and animosity that she has towards Toya, she does not want to relinquish control of that child. And that's a big thing. You know, if this man wants to be a part of his child life, let him. Everybody needs their father and they need their mother. She said, Crier acts childish and he's too old to be acting like a high school teenager. And sometimes he does act childish. My whole thing with him, I feel like when he was imprisoned, it was during the time frame of his teens and his 20s and stuff like that. So sometimes we take on that behavior because we missed out on that time frame being in an institution. And so now we're acting that age instead of the actual age we are. I don't know for a fact yet that fall out, but I honestly think she is upset that Crier is with someone new. Oh, baby, she definitely upset that Crier with someone new. Because here it is, she feels like she's poured her all into both of these men. And instead of her being the one to get the ring, somebody else is always getting the ring. But she has to look at the stuff that she does that makes her not want to wipe her. Who the hell wants to deal with someone every time you look up, they making a video about you, bashing you, talking about you, dogging you. And then the next week they could be all lovey-dovey with you. When you probably done did something that they way and stroke their ego real good and they happy with you. But the moment you piss them off, then they back onto that old bullshit. She does do all her dirt behind the scenes and having people to work for her, which is why I was really shocked that she actually put that recording out there. But again, what's the purpose of the recording of J. Michael when this is something that was what 2-3 years ago? What's the point of it? It makes absolutely no sense in regards to putting this video out here. If you was gonna put it out, you would have put it out when you was 28 years old, so that way you can say, okay, this is what I was talking about. Why we putting it out here now? Now we trying to create turmoil into his home? I don't get that. I'm not grasping. Facts. Two more quick. It's be blindsided as Well, a lot of stories out here that literally that we don't know who to believe. Y'all, I'm right along with y'all. It's a lot of times I don't know who to believe at all. And so it really is a lot of drama. Family court can solve all this baby fraternity drama. If she doesn't want to take that baby to get a fraternity test, they can't resolve it. She has to be willing to give the fraternity test. She's the mama. So here in Texas, what we have is, so say if she was still married, the husband we classified as the presumed, and Mucker would be the alleged father. Until the alleged father has established paternity and is deemed the father by the state of Texas, they can't make anything happen. They can't make anything transpire. I'm dealing with the same issue. I'm dealing with the same issue because here it is. Everybody knows my child is not my biological child. Okay. But my niece at the time was married. So we have a presumed father and I have an alleged father. And so I've had all of their rights terminated, and the alleged father, because he has not done a DNA test, at this point, I can classify him under child abandonment, and his rights will be terminated as well. But unfortunately, if she doesn't want to give up a DNA test for this child, he's stuck between a rock and a hard spot. My understanding, Mucker has talked to Erica. That's why when she was going to put something out, she was asked not to. So I believe Mucker asked her not to. I don't not believe that. I believe they've always had communications. Honestly, that's just my opinion. However, I think it's one of those, if I rub your back and stroke your back good enough, then maybe you'll finally give me what I want. And so she's not no fool, you know what I'm saying? So he can stroke and stroke, but all she gonna do is use all them strokes against him. That's how I feel about that. And it seems like when she gets with these men, she gets pregnant with every man she's with. Okay? Because again, she looking for love. And I don't know if she feels giving her body up is going to be her way of getting them to love her and to produce something that is a love child. I don't know. But I definitely don't agree with it. She left Neon with Toya all the time. Exactly. So how can she say that that she wouldn't be good around this baby? And so, but it's because of her hatred and animosity for Toya now is the reason why she doesn't want to do this DNA test. It's all about control. She can't control who that child is around if they establish fraternity because he's the father. What's she gonna do? Even if she says she wanted supervised visits, guess what? He can still bring his wife to the supervised visits. But she has to prove why they need supervised visits. Where's the harm done to any kid? And let her continue to struggle with all of them kids since she doesn't want a certain person around her child. Okay, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Not knowing the baby name isn't all the issue because if Mucker gets a lawyer, they just use her address to get in the courtroom and the judge will go from there. Not necessarily. And the reason why here in Texas, again, if the mother does not want a DNA test done and she is not on state benefits, then they can't force the situation. They can't make her give a DNA test to that man. And so that's how that goes. Yes, baby. Y'all forgive me 1 second. What? You use your bathroom. Girl, use your bathroom. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. You see what I'm talking about? Okay. Right, Miss Lita, just like Charlene and CJ, especially Charlene giving her and CJ business to T Page. Erica is another Charlene just saying, okay, okay, I'm with you on that. But how can she say she want peace, but in the same breath she causes destruction for her own? You better say that, girl. You better say that, Queen Rose. Definitely, because with all of with this all said, and then people are going to see her a drama recording every conversation person. Y'all forgive me. Y'all know it's this time of year where I get sick. And unfortunately, I'm starting to get congested. And of course, you hear my nose and my sinuses draining. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. Let's see. These videos came out of the woodwork. That was my first time hearing them. She really has some issues going. She does, Auntie. She hasn't healed from the past hurt. And so she keeps bringing it up as if it's something that just transpired. She has to let go of that hurt. Because if not, she going to be right back here next year pregnant again by somebody else, because she has not healed from that hurt and she's looking for love in all the wrong places. That's all I can say. Hey, wet baby, how you doing? Long time no hear. Let's see. These kids are innocent ones in this, and it's not Mucker, Erica, or Crier. It's those babies. I'm with you. I'm team babies. That's what I'm team babies. I'm always gonna be team babies. Are a blessing from God, and they will pay, maybe not on this earth, sis, but you better say that. They gonna pay at some point in time. Erica needs a straight jacket. She definitely does. She definitely does. Showing 2-year-old videos of Mucker is cringing to me. And see, y'all, this is, maybe I'm wrong. Y'all call me boo boo the fool, but I'm like, what's the point in showing videos of y'all kissing in the past? Just to say that it was the same house that she was in? Well, we all know that she was in the same house because they was dating and then they got a house together. So what's the point of that? You still holding on to that, baby. Let that go. Let it go. And why would you want to show a man who you yourself said beat you, choked you? Baby, I would be running from that mofo. I wouldn't be trying to show his videos. I wouldn't try to show how happy we was at one point in time. If he put his hands on me, baby, I don't want any dealings. Because if he do it once, he'll do it twice. And one of us gonna be 6 feet under, and it ain't gonna be me. That's all I can say. You do the least of these, you do unto me, saith the Lord. I know that's right. The excuses people make for this grown ass woman is ridiculous. Pregnant or not, it's a pattern. Same. I, baby, I've been saying that this whole time doing this video. It is a pattern. When are we going to break this pattern? When we gonna learn from this? When we gonna start setting boundaries? When we gonna see something new? You grown. Your excuse before was, here it is, that you was younger than everybody. When is people gonna stop putting a cushion underneath this girl ass and let her fall and grow and learn on her own? I'm not grasping that. Why keep putting a cushion underneath her ass? Every now and then we gotta fall and hit the ground so that way we can see, oops, that shit is hard. And we gotta get back up again. We can't linger and stay there. But she changed though. Where's it? Girl, I'm still waiting to see the change, baby, because I keep missing it. I'm missing it, y'all. I'm missing it. And let me say this, okay? I don't care how many people have poked at her, have said something. How many times has she done it? She's done it a lot. And so for everyone to say, oh, she just been picked on, but she's picked on people. She's done the same stuff. And so how can you not expect for someone to retaliate and say something? Folks get tired at some point in time and they want to have their opinions voiced and make a statement in regards to what's going on. But the more that you give into that, guess what's gonna happen? That person gonna feel like they got you by the ropes, and they gonna play you like Pinocchio, and they gonna keep playing with you, because the moment you give attention to any situation that she brings up, then she gonna keep doing it, because she knows that's going to get her the views. She can come. She gonna come talk to you. She can come and talk to you, sis. Oh Lord Jesus. He needs to be served, and he won't have a choice to be served and go to court. Like I say, He definitely needs to be served, but is she pressing the issue for court? Absolutely not, because she does not want Toya around. Hey, nosy gang, y'all. If y'all don't know, all smiles no frowns, that is my girl Nosy. I love my girl Nosy to pieces. She is awesome and phenomenal. Please, please, please make sure y'all go and check out Nosy Gang NC. She is the bomb.com, and she does her little Erica voice. um I can't do it, but she got it down packed. Hold on, y'all, let me put up the link. Hold on. So if anybody want to come up, feel free. Baby, you can voice your opinion anytime over here. All right. Let me see. Hold on, because I done missed some stuff. Ooh, I'm behind on comments. Y'all forgive me. She needs the money now, so she gotta get out of her mama house. And okay, She do need the money. But you know, I'm gonna leave that alone. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna leave that alone. She was the very one said the recording wasn't 3 years ago on her post, but didn't say she was 20. Exactly, that's what I said. She said in the very beginning, over and over again, I'm 28 years old. Y'all are in your 50s. Like she was trying to prove a point. Here it is. Y'all should be a lot more mature than I am, but I'm only 28 years old. Okay, I'm Lubbock, Texas born. Okay, but I was raised in Texas my whole entire life, so I know all about it, all about the law here. It has all of it has passed. Yes. Um. I just pray for these gentlemen and their souls and their family and their wives that God gives them strength for all that they definitely have endured. Yes, every damn time, and it's not gonna keep those men only give her a bad image. Exactly, sis. Exactly. It's always gonna give her a bad image because here it is, you still holding on to the past, baby, and it make you look crazy, crazier than crazy because it is a pattern. Girl, give it up, boo. Give it up. Like in the messages, allegedly, she don't like the men to pull out. TMI. I'm sorry, TMI. Oh Lord. She probably looking to get pregnant. She tired. I heard see, okay. I you on the right path. I ain't even gonna say how I know that you telling the truth, but I know you telling the truth because I done heard this and I heard it from a legitimate source. What is the purpose of getting pregnant? I think it's entrapment. I think later on down the line, it's one of those when she does finally decide to give a DNA test, she gonna go for all the back pay she possibly can. Boy, we could never, I mean never have a phone conversation with Eric. Okay, girl, we would be cutting up all day, every day. All smiles, I would have to go upside. I'm with you. How do you get by with a fake name? That so I guess she's already given him a stage name for YouTube instead of just putting his real name out there. I guess that's what it is, honey. I don't know, but I don't see how she get by with it either. She wouldn't give the DNA test because she knows what's up. She probably don't know herself who any of her baby daddies or baby. Hold on. We got a guess. Wait. Let me see. Did I hit the wrong thing? Hey,
I'm
boo.
wondering, yeah, I'm wondering if I can be heard. I don't know. It
Yeah,
says
you
something
can
with the
be heard.
connection.
They can hear you.
Girl,
Y'all put a
yeah,
one in
that's
there
what
if
I
you
was
can.
saying. It's like every tradition she is coming back up with this stuff. Like you had the opportunity to do that way back when they started getting together. That would have been the time for you to put that out.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
But even if so, like what is your agenda now? Like when she when she did the videos, right? Oh, I kissed him first. It's like she in competition with something.
Girl, she
That's
made
what
me
it
feel
seems
like I was
like.
in high school. Well, not even high school, hell, elementary. I had him first. He was mine
Yeah, like I
first.
had him first. And I kissed him first. That ain't nothing. And then this is what I said. I said she feel like the only thing she feels like she beat Toya with is I gave him a baby. Well, we don't actually know. Is that his baby? I mean, did she do the DNA? Even though we know them chipmunk cheeks, but still,
Girl,
is it his baby?
all right.
Like I'm lost. Did she do the test, or is that
No.
what y'all were talking about?
Yeah, we was talking about that. I honestly don't think she's ever going to give him a DNA test
Oh
because right
no,
now she controls the situation. She has so much animosity built up for Toya. She doesn't want Toya around her son. So, what better way to control the situation other than not to give him a DNA test? Because if once that paternity is established and they give him rights as a father, she can't dictate who is around that baby because he's the father and he has rights too. And if she doesn't comply
exactly.
with the ordinance, then her ass go to jail for contempt. And so she ain't
And
trying
then
to do
think
that
about this. That and then he can go for that sole custody and all he if he
either.
can pull up all these videos. I think she's mentally unstable.
Hmm.
She needs help. If you look at this, sir, she's bashing me, my wife. One minute she cared, then look at all the stuff she's saying, like I'm afraid for my child. Do something like that, and
But
then it'll really get her. Toya kissing all over the baby on the camera
okay.
and stuff.
But see, not only can he say it's happened to him, he can say it happened to Damian Cryer because she keeps putting these videos out
Yeah,
there.
and this
And
is
oh,
all
it's
the
a
evidence
pattern.
that they need.
Hmm. It is a pattern to show that she is unstable. You don't know what to expect 1 minute from the next.
Exactly, like J. Michael said, we don't know what trick bag you gonna do,
Yep. Don't know
and
at
that's why you
all.
can't prosper. You talk about everybody else, but you can't prosper. Didn't she say like I don't know how many years ago? It's been a while, but anyway, didn't she say around that time she was so depressed that she was changed? No more drama. She's moving forward. She got a lot of good stuff. I mean, a lot of good stuff in store for her career, all this mess. And then we get right back to the same situation. It's not in you.
Well, I can say change, yeah. Well, she tried to change and go on a different avenue, but remember she said she got scammed. And she tried to put out books. So she tried to go a different
That
avenue, but that didn't
that
work
book
for
that was
her.
already out.
Yeah. And so she had to go back to what she knew. So that way she could get money. So that way she could move on.
And that's one
That's,
thing you're gonna talk about him. But Crier
yeah.
exposed that he was paying your bills.
Okay. That part. That part, honey.
Exactly.
Brittany
And
say,
after
why
those
Erica want to bring?
subliminals,
Girl, you better say that. Brittany say, why Erica want to bring everything up now? She must be pressed. She pressed for that money, baby, because here come this fourth baby, and she gonna need that money because she don't want to put child support on these people. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Like Madeira say, you can do it voluntarily or you can do it involuntarily. As I take your ass to court and get my money, because I didn't lay down to make this baby by myself. So you gonna help me one way or the other. You ain't gotta be involved long as you sending your money, baby. Cause I gotta take care of my child regardless. So you can do it voluntarily, involuntarily. And most black women, they don't want the money at the end of the day. If I gotta force you to do something, then I don't need it. My child and I will be good on our
exactly.
own, baby.
You know what?
What's that?
Let me log on my other channel name and let me come back
Okay,
on
huh?
your live.
All right,
All right, so I'll see
y'all.
you shortly.
Okay, huh? Okay, Samaj said fast. Yes, Erica is two press baby, and now she is pregnant again. She gonna be pregnant again next year if she doesn't resolve these hurt feelings because she looking for love in all the wrong places. Everyone needs to protect them babies from her. She's sad and pathetic. She doesn't love herself. She doesn't know her worth at this point because she continues to allow these men to cheat on her. She's not setting boundaries. She's not asking questions. She's just hopping in from one relationship to the next. She's not healing. Baby, heal first. Heal. I'm not making an excuse for Erica. I'm just looking at both sides because they all had a hand in this drama. No one is innocent. I agree. No one is innocent. No one is innocent. But me, if I'ma throw a shot, baby, if I'm throwing shade, I'ma make sure that your name is in that video. I'm not fit to throw out in the windows or nothing like that. I'm gonna say who it is and what the hell is going on. Laugh out loud. I want to come up because this seems to never grow old with her. What happened to her changing after the Billboard Hot? She a mess. She better stop playing with. I agree. Stop using God as your scapegoat. You know, God's not pleased with this situation. He's not at all. And I don't get that. I don't know why we throw up God in the middle of some drama, baby. You should have been praying to God before everything transpired. Now, someone did say that she was saving money to get out of the mama's house. I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point in time, she had put up a post that the women in her family failed her. Well, if they all failed you, why do you continue to run back to these people that you said failed you? Apparently, the mama ain't failing her because she steady takes her in when she needs her. So, how did she fail her? She raised her. She been in a corner every time that she had a baby and she said she needs to get some sleep. Who was right there in the videos? Either her mama or the first husband's mama. So how did the women in her family fail her? Y'all let me know. Face purple crying, face purple crying, face purple. Earth, you is so funny. The only thing Erica's good at is fake crying and having kids. I am not going to play with you, Try. I am not. I am not. She posts all about the muckers, but she is not pregnant by him. So what is the point? Sis could have done this when him and Toya got married. This is just showing bitter. Exactly. It's showing bitterness and that we're still holding on to the past. Let it go. Say it with me. Let it go. That's how I feel about it. Let it go, baby. I don't get that. Y'all is cutting up. Can I do it? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so far behind on comments. Let me drop this link one more time for my boo so that way she can come up. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, forgive the congestion. I've been fine all day, and then just all of a sudden, here we go with more congestion all over again. All smiles just touch the link. Okay. I enjoy your chatting your live, but I gotta go clock back in. Hope you all have. Oh, bye, boo. I'm sorry. I'm just now getting to your message. What in the kindergarten are we for real? For real? She's like she was taken in middle school and high school. Okay. Yes, I love me some Queen Rose. That's my boo boo. Erica mad because she has Mucker potential first son, but Toya got the ring. Okay. See, I don't understand why some women feel like if they have a child, that's gonna keep a man. Baby, that does not mean you gonna keep a man. That does not guarantee a relationship because you laid down and had a baby with him. Baby, he can have a baby with the next one. Take some time and get to know these people before you start opening them legs, boo boo. Enjoy the chat, but have to finish errands. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry that I'm so behind on comments, Pamela. I hope you have a great evening, honey. Miss Lita, big sis, how can Erica give women advice? Her life is so broken. She needs to go fix herself before giving advice to a woman. I can never take advice from her. I agree with you. she I agree with you. Let me say this. I believe she has a true story to tell, but right now she's playing too many games to tell that story. And so the stuff that she needs to tell and put out there is never going to get out there and never going to reach people, and people are never going to take her seriously because she's constantly playing games with folks. So that's the shit that I'm talking about right there. It's always going to feel like a game when it comes to her. Point blank period. Let's see. Good night, my babies. Oh, good night, sis. I'm sorry I missed you. Good night, Daniela. Let's see. Let's see. Y'all forgive me. I'm so far behind. Oh, okay. No, I'm almost there. Girl, I will run to the courthouse for mama. Sis, I'm trying to tell you, like I say, I feel like we gonna do this one of two ways, voluntarily or involuntarily. Because if you don't want to take care of your child, then baby, we finna go to this courthouse and I'm gonna make you take care of your child. It's all right to be a strong, independent black woman, but goddamn it, sometimes we need help. And it's no shame in your game to say I need help. And if you know that this man has helped you create this life, then his ass ought to be helping you to take care of this life. If you know who your baby daddy is, why are you over here playing these games? I'm not grasping. I'm not grasping. But to record every conversation, can't trust on I'm sorry, can't trust an unstable creator. Can't leave someone like that in your home or around. Okay, baby, I'm telling you, even if I had to go pee, I'd be like, girl, I'm gonna need you to come in here and stand at the door while I pee because I can't leave you in my house. Shit, I'm trying to tell you. She like a kid that throws rocks and hides her hands. She needs to look at herself all day long, baby, all day long. Let it go. Let it go. Y'all, that's how I feel about it wholeheartedly. Like, let it go. We still doing the same shit. We still doing the same. It's 2023. 2023. And we still doing the same thing. I just I don't know. I'm baffled. I don't get it. I don't understand why we still doing the same thing. It just totally makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why we still doing the same thing years later. And for men, I would be telling the men, run, baby, run. If my nephew or my brother or someone was trying to date someone like her, my first thought would be run for the hills, baby, because all your business is going to be on YouTube. And you don't need to date someone like that where you can't have any secrets amongst yourself. Hell, Cry even said it himself. Erica can keep on dreaming that she will meet the prince. Y'all so wrong, but I agree with you because they already made it clear. Like, we ain't never gonna meet you. We never gonna have any interaction with you. So you might as well go on and get past that dream, baby, because that ain't going down. That ain't gonna happen. Mm-mm. That's a no go. But she's still dreaming that dream. I'm sorry. I had to drink a little sip of water. I'm waiting for my girl Nosy. It's just crazy to me, y'all. I really don't get it. I don't get it at all. Um, I I don't know. We still doing the same thing, but I definitely feel like everybody needs to leave everybody alone. They need to stay in their corner. Erica's a baby mom, okay, and Toya is his wife, so Toya has more rights. You know, you dreamed of marrying that man. It didn't happen. You wanted to be engaged to Crier. And here it is, Crier gave Toya a promise ring and he didn't give you one. Toya gotta be doing something right because she can get rings from these men. I'm just saying. Still pressed on marker with Cry Baby in your belly. Make it make sense. Girl, that's what I'm trying to understand. You so pressed on someone who you said choked you, who you said you pressed charges on, who you said cheated on you, who could have gave you something from sleeping with one woman to the next woman to the next woman. But you still want him, and you still showing that you are very pressed for him. Baby, learn your worth. Learn your worth, honey. Erica's a baby. Okay, she is definitely a baby making machine. But she said she wanted a daughter. Maybe this will be her stopping point, baby. Because what I'm not grasping and I'm not understanding. Call me stupid, but if you said it was hard after you had baby Drake, why would you add another child into the mix as if it's not going to be just as hard now with 3 kids under three kids under three. Baby, I would be losing my MF in mind. I'm sorry. Someone would be driving me cuckoo for MF Cocoa Puffs. That's all I can say. Okay, here go my girl. Hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay, there we go. All right, hun.
Oh, I'm back.
So again, y'all, this is my girl Nosy Gang NC. If you don't know about Miss Nosy, baby, you need to know because Miss Nosy, she gonna give you the tea. Gonna do your little Erica voice, sis.
I know this is not trying to mess up on me.
Wait,
Can
what's
y'all
going
hear
on? Cause
me?
I can, yeah, I can
It
hear you
might
just
be.
fine.
I don't know what it is, but anyways, I was just looking at something, right? Because and I'm gonna touch on it like later, but
Okay,
as I'm trying to do stuff and all that, I see that Latoya and them came out, and girl, it was you could can you know you could catch subliminals
mm-hmm,
where as they cooking and all that, he goes on and starts showing, here go one piece right here that's dear to us. And it's the sign when they got married, he goes off and show another piece. This is when we
girl.
got married too. Then they go off and show another piece. I said those subliminals. That's how they are low key trying to get back. I ain't watched the whole thing, but at the beginning, he like, oh, I know what he's trying to do.
But see, I did watch the whole thing. I caught the subliminals, and like I said, I'm not for the subliminals. I'm put your name on it, baby, because I want you to know it's coming directly for you. And here it is. He letting her know this is my wife. She's not my
Exactly.
girlfriend. She not my side piece or anything. This is my wife, someone who I married. I didn't marry you. We just had a baby, but this is my wife. Girl. But she threw some more subliminals in the very beginning because I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They
What did
said
she
the
say?
same.
Yeah, oh yeah, it happens every year or something like that.
Yeah, every year. Are we gonna have to go through this every year? It seemed like the same
Exactly.
time every year we're gonna have this same problem. Baby, put a name on it. Let her know, baby. I see you. I get the phone calls. I
Yeah.
get the text messages. Let her know I see you. But I guess she feel like if she say her name, then she's giving her credit.
Clout.
Um, So that's how I feel about that. Miss Alita, I wondered what she was going to teach her daughter how to have 4 babies. But I'm not fit to play with you, Try. I'm not fit to play with you, Try. Try is cutting up. Okay. Right now, the only thing I can say that she gonna teach her
Yeah, but
daughter is that it's acceptable to take the same cheating ass man back, to take the same man that choked you back. It's okay to not make men be accountable for their responsibility. It's okay to take all the burdens and the responsibility on your own. It's okay to be a single
right.
mama. It's okay to keep living in your mama house because you got all these kids and you can't
Hold
make
on.
it
She
on
back
your
at her
own.
mama house. I was waiting on somebody to answer that question for me. Because I'm way behind. She back at her mama house?
That's what they saying, girl. I don't know because I know
Girl,
at one
Erica.
point she had moved because her address had been leaked on YouTube. Um, so I'm
Ooh.
not sure, but yeah, yeah, baby. Hold on, loose booty
Girl,
needs.
that's already. Mm.
Girl, they be cutting up.
And then my thing is, what was your point for leaking that? Because I had to think about it when I seen those recordings. Jay Michael back then, he did voice out about Darion feeling like Darion should be getting, some of the money for participating and basically being a damn cast member on those series.
Hmm.
He said that already, so that's nothing new. He had an old video
Yeah,
where he said that Mama Selena that he knew crying her had feelings. That ain't nothing new. So what were you looking at game? Like, was you was
girl.
hoping that the Prince family sit up there and write you, hey, you got some more recordings of him talking, shit about my wife or shit about my dad or anything like that? What you think? You think it was gonna reach out to you? And then you see how she put on the text when when he called Bianca. A shade monkey. You said she put on the text to try to, I think she's pretty myself. Girl, they still not gonna talk to you. They still not gonna give you no type of attention.
Exactly. I don't care how many ways that she try to show that she's in their corner and that she got their
Right.
back in front of their face, behind their backs and everything. They still not gonna fuck with you. She say hello, hey Erica, I see you in the bushes. Erica is very childish, making fun of how Mucker speaks, talking about
Mm.
his tongue tied, but never one of your small kids are talking. So be careful what you say about people. Dion
Oh
too
God.
not
You're
talking
not
yet.
talking yet?
No, so I hope is starting to pay attention to her child and getting her child help versus study being on here trying to stir up some stuff
How
from
old
2 years
is he?
ago. He'll be 3 in December, if I'm not mistaken.
He don't say
Y'all
nothing?
correct me, huh?
I mean, do he say any words or is it like gibberish or something?
I think he said some words because I do remember crying showing videos, and he would say some words every now and then, but I don't know the in depth of it because I haven't really been on YouTube. Girl, life been life, and I've been
Girl,
going
yeah,
through it.
me either.
I've been going through it. Yeah. Uh-uh.
Wow. See, I need to go back and look. Now I'm trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm trying to go down these stairs. But who in the world? I don't know the backstory about the Lance guy. Who is he?
Okay. So, do you remember in the very beginning when Love by Erica had came to YouTube? You remember she
When she first
had
came to YouTube?
she she was doing videos with Chris Sales and Bond, and so she had let them use
Oh yeah,
her
yeah.
police car. Well, he was the very first person who got stopped. They were
He was the what?
friends. He was the very first person that got stopped by Bond and Chris Sales.
Oh, okay.
And so he actually had pulled a gun on them, and the police wound up going to his home. Then I don't know if you remember during the time frame that her and Mucker were dating, and they had did the little
Which was
basketball
short.
thing. Yeah. So
Yeah, I remember that.
he said she paid him $100 to act like he wanted to date her. Which I remember the videos. He did like 2 videos asking her out on a date, telling her, something along the effects that he wanted to show her how a real man was
Yeah,
supposed to treat her.
you talking
So
about Mucker? Because I remember that when he had
no,
those.
no, it wasn't Mucker. That was
It wasn't
Lance.
him.
No, it was Lance.
I
She
gotta
had
see
him
that.
to
What,
do.
taking Erica out on a date?
Yeah, he asked her, could he take her out on a date? He
Oh, I
like,
don't know those videos.
yeah, so he did 2 videos asking her, could he take her out on a date? But she never did like really respond to him. So they were friends, they were cool, and you know, people had looked at Dion's picture and his picture and kept saying that the baby had looks like him. So that's
Mm.
how it came out and about. um Somebody, it keeps showing somebody is trying to get up here, but I don't see who it is. So he had did a video last year saying, look, y'all putting this false information out here and y'all hurting my son in the process. And so that then I had did an interview with him for Glenn because Glenn had lost his voice, and we had asked him questions like, given that Erica has crossed so many people, what make you still want to be friends with her? And he had said then, like, he was cool with her, she had never crossed him, but recently she had crossed him. I don't know the ins and outs of what she did to cross him, but he posted pictures of her naked because she had
Mm.
posted pictures of him, and so he got back at her and he just like covered up her boobs because she had sent him naked pictures of herself. And so he put it out there, and he's been on Wicked's channel numerous times and did interviews and everything pertaining to Love by Erica.
Wow. So they probably just had a brief little. And then my thing. If you supposed to be this classy
Oh, you cut out, baby. You there, Nosy?
for years, I'm not sending you no news, none of that.
Wait, wait, wait. Rewind, baby. What did you say?
Because
Cause
ain't
it
no
cut out.
telling what you would do.
Nosy. Y'all, can y'all hear
What
Nosy?
happened? Did it go away?
Okay, it's back now. I don't know what happened. It was
Oh my
going in
god,
and
let me
out.
see something, y'all. Oh my goodness. I
Let me.
think
Earth say she gonna teach that little girl to be. Not gonna say that
let
word.
me unpair this
She
crap.
is living in her car in her mama's
Hold
yard.
on, y'all. Are y'all able to hear me again?
I can hear you, hon. Can you hear me?
What? Are y'all able to hear me again?
Yes, I can hear you. Can somebody
Let me
type
do
in the
something real
chat? We
quick.
can hear
Hold on.
you.
I think it tried to pair to my.
Kids is always off limits, y'all. Kids is always off limits. I say that all the time. Kids is off limits. Earth says she. Oh, let me go back. She living in her mama yard. She damaged them, and the boys can't teach them to be men. Them kids need saving. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I don't blame the Prince family. She would record their every move. Baby, you already know. Right nosy, and she tried to say something about M and Vaughn. That's why I say I can't take any advice from Erica. Her whole life is broken. Kids off limit. Kids is always off limits. Dion Speeds Givers needs to go get him checked for autism and speech improvement. Y'all, I actually haven't heard. I haven't been in the loop, so I don't know in regards to what's going on. But I just pray for the baby. I agree that kids are definitely off limits. The only thing that I can speak on is in regards to the DNA test and stuff like that, because you know we all can experience that, and it's a sad situation. But I do hope and pray that she takes time to get the kids looked at, and gets the proper medical attention that they need. Let me see here. Erica asked for $20 for wings. I heard. Now I didn't hear that, but you know, I'm sure somebody would have bought it for her if she wanted $20 worth of wings, because she does have loyal supporters. Erica thinks she famous in her dreams, just like in her dreams meeting the Prince family. You better stop it. Erica was using Lance to go after Murka and Cry. That I agree with. I definitely agree with. Because he had said it or she had said it, like it was to make them jealous. To make it seem like, here it is. Not only are y'all suitors, but hey, I got this other guy over here who I can go and be with at any point in time. Not just y'all two, but I have other menses in my corner. Yeah, y'all know I don't play about babies. No, no, no babies at all. Because you say something about my baby, I'm coming for your jugular. That's just point blank. Period. Points blank. Period. Yeah, I don't know where she went. I put the link back up there. Y'all let me know when y'all see her, because sometimes I don't see everybody, so I'm going to post it again. So y'all hold on one second. What else y'all got? Because we can talk about whatever. I got a little time today. A little time today. Y'all, like I say, just keep me and Nosy in your prayers, because life been life, and it's been hard. It's been so much going on, so it's not funny. Um, all I can do is pray and continue to give everything to God. But I ain't bringing it to YouTube, baby. You'll never know my business. Erica in the bushes playing hide and seek with Charlene, and Charlene's mother shoot. Y'all better stop it. Try. Y'all, I'm gonna get my belt for Try. Try be cutting up, honey. That's my Try. She be cutting up, baby. But she be bringing that tea. That's all I can say. She be giving it to you raw and uncut. That is my baby. She said she had Dion evaluated and said nothing was wrong with him, and that some kids just develop slower than others, which is true. Yes, it definitely is true. Not all kids develop at the same rate. Not all kids learn how to speak at the same time. When he's ready to talk, he gonna talk. You know, Erica in the bushes playing hide and seek with Charlene. Oh, I read that. I don't know how it came back up. Facts, kids is limited. Okay, because I'm telling you, you say something about mine, I'm coming for your jugular. I'm coming for your whole body. I'm fit to jump outside of my body. I'm fit to do the food. I don't play about mine, okay? So I definitely don't like for anybody to say anything about my baby or to say something about someone else's kids. Um, period. Lance showed the text of her begging for him for $20 for when. Oh wow. Okay. Y'all, where was this text at? Cause I done missed it. Y'all have to send it to me. My email is in the about section. So is my phone number. You can always text me at any given point in time with any pictures, any evidence, anything you want me to talk about. We can do that. Yeah, we definitely can do that. Yep. Let's see here. So what else y'all got for me that y'all want to talk about? Hey, not on my watch. How are you doing? Y'all, this is not on my watch. She is another content creator. If you have not had a chance to watch Not on My Watch, she definitely is not a Wicked fan. And she goes for her jugular every chance that she gets. She gives you straight facts. So if you guys ever get a chance, please check out Not on My Watch. She's going to give you the real. She's going to research information and she's going to put it out there. Okay. So I definitely try to support people that support me, as well as just supporting content creators in general. If I believe that they are giving something that is truthful, um, I try to promote positivity and try to make sure that I give you as much positivity as I possibly can. Well, come get your niece. She's working my nerve. You know, you can send my niece to me anytime. You know, I love the babies. I love them. Also, Lynn's son's name is. Okay, now I did hear that. That she had basically gave Drake his son's name. That's I did hear that. Yeah, I definitely did hear that. Let me see. Hold on, not on my watch. Charlene is me in a hot mess. I needs YouTube street. Great live and chat. Thank you, Marquette. I appreciate it, boo. Baby, if y'all missed the Roundtable Vibes memorial service with my girl, Miss Marquette, oh my goodness, she was the hostess with the mostest for the funeral services for what is it, Clutch TV and Toya. Y'all, y'all will literally need to go and watch that. You will be dying in tears laughing at the memorial service that they did for Clutch TV, aka Toya. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny to me. Baby, it tickled me pink. I'm just saying, if y'all don't know, you better know now. They are a group of women who have remained friends even in spite of the things that they have endured from Wicked. And so they continue to thrive and they have started their own channel. So please make sure that you support them. They always try to support me. So I definitely want to support them any way that I possibly can. You are so welcome, honey. Anytime I can support, I'm always gonna do it. That was hilarious. I seen that, sir. Baby, wasn't it hilarious? Because the mistress of ceremonies, she was on point, baby. She said, y'all, we gotta give it a minute. I think I see the family car coming. Cause it's a black funeral. We gonna be late. We gonna be late to everything they say. That's what some folks say. Now I try to be on time, if not early, for everything. But baby, I must have been dying in tears, laughing when she talking about. I think I see the family car coming now. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Miss Marquette is over here cutting up. Y'all, that was definitely something to see. Okay. What happened, big sis? I missed it. So if you go to Roundtable Vibes, they did a live um a live memorial service, saying basically they was just saying that they was tired of all the lies and the betrayal that had transpired between them and Toya, and so they were doing a memorial service to any entanglements with her. Like, this is the end. We burying this. We cutting these ties today, baby, and we burying all of this because we not taking it with us to the next year, the next month, the next minute, the next second, the next hour. We having funeral services to end all of this. So if you missed it, baby, you definitely want to go over there and listen to it, and get into it, honey, because it's funny as hell. Y'all, as you can see, Miss Not on My Watch made sure she said hello to everyone. Uh, Yes, the version of the Whitney Houston song, baby. Yes, we gonna have to probably do a live and do some stop and plays and get our laugh and look see on in regards to that. I'm gonna have to talk to them ladies and see if we can have them to come over here and conduct the memorial service replay. Okay, because that right there was funny as all get up. It definitely was. Let me see. Yes, Sherry, that Whitney song was too hilarious. Okay. If y'all don't know, that you know. Cause I'm trying to tell you, I was in tears dying. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm trying to give my girl Nosy time to come back up here. I don't know what's going on with her phone, but we're gonna give it another 5 minutes because you know I don't like to be on here. She so my baby my friends always email me and they text me and they send me messages, and I truly appreciate y'all trying to keep me afloat as I have been going through life. Like I say, life been life, and I've said it in the past, and someone just sent me a message and said that we're watching her have a nervous breakdown right before our very eyes. And I agree. I truly agree that she's having a nervous breakdown. You know, last time I felt like Erica was having a nervous breakdown, but that she might have tried to do something to harm herself because she was under so much stress and everything. And so I do feel like we are watching her have a nervous breakdown. But it could just be them hormones, baby. It could be them hormones because it seems like every time that she get pregnant, whoo, we see a different version. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Big sis, what do you think about Charlene putting out her and CJ's business on a T page every night, helping bash him and her brother hiding in the bushes? Honestly, baby, I can't tell you anything in that regards because I haven't been on YouTube. When I say life has been life and I've been going through it, I haven't even really been able to um keep up with YouTube. So if you guys don't send me messages, let me know what's going on. I'm totally and completely out of the loop. I literally have been dealing with a lot. Like I said, my sister was in a really bad car accident, but God, okay, but God. It was nothing but God that saved my sister in this accident. Her car is a total loss. Both airbags deployed on her, so she is in quite a bit of pain. Even before that, I've lost two cousins this year. Two gentlemen who I went to church with, and a childhood friend's father passed this week. Um, they do say that death comes in threes. So all I can do is ask that you guys continue to pray. I do have another cousin who is on hospice and another one who is suffering a tremendous brain damage. So life has truly been life, and the only thing that I can do is continue to give God praise even in the midst of the storm, and try to get on here and laugh and enjoy somebody else's drama besides mine. And I'm not enjoying it because I want to see people endure drama. I definitely never want to see anyone endure drama. But sometimes it's just good to not have to deal with your own shit. To deal with somebody else's shit and get a little laugh and kiki off of it, especially if they putting it out there. But I have been going through it, and then ailments and stuff like that. So but I'm blessed. I count it all joy. I never complain about anything because God didn't have to wake me up this morning, but He did. He gave me breath in my body, and He continues to allow me to move and to have more endeavors. And so all I can do is praise Him for being such an awesome God and to allow me to be able to have full use of my limbs, be able to talk, walk, pray, and do all of the above because somebody didn't this morning. Somebody didn't wake up. So all I can tell you is make sure you take advantage of every moment to tell your loved ones that you love them because you never know what the next second may bring. Um, one of the ladies, her husband was at work about to leave, wound up having a heart attack and died. They were married for 30 years. They 30 years and then to get a phone call that your husband died at work from a heart attack. Another gentleman who I had been around for such a long time, he always had me call him uncle. He helped me anytime that I needed it. Wound up dying from two different types of cancer, stage 4. Another gentleman, like say the childhood friend, he his father died from cancer. So love on your loved ones. Tell them you love them every chance and opportunity you get because you never know what the next second can bring. It's all good to laugh and joke and to play, but with all honesty, I will always try to encourage people to pray and to give everything to God because we never know what is going to happen and we never know what the next second is going to bring. So I'm going to love on who loves on me, and I'm going to make sure I be good to whoever is good to me. And regardless if they're good to me, I'm still gonna be good to them because I don't want God to short my blessings for me acting up and acting a fool. So I'ma always be good to you. I'ma always tell you my honest opinion. I'ma always try to see both sides of it. I'ma tell you when I feel like you're right and when you're wrong. If you don't want to deal with that, then you might not want to tune in with Miss Leader because I'm gonna be honest with you. My brother is fine. So what happened with my brother? Um, Someone stole his phone, and nowadays unfortunately we do not store memories in our memory data bank. So he didn't have any of the family members number, and until he got a phone, which was 2 weeks later, we weren't able to get in contact with him. And so it just literally had me on edge because I didn't know where my brother was. It just literally had me broke down. I was like, oh my God. When I say life been life and baby, I've been going through it. But praise be to God, he is just fine. He's driving me crazy. He called me earlier today. And I definitely need to call him back. But I do appreciate you asking in regards to my brother. That means a lot to me. It does show that you guys do read my posts, look at my posts, and that y'all supporting me even from afar. So I can't ask for anything more. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys always give to me. And if I don't tell you thank you enough, please let me tell you again, thank you. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for sharing your opinions with me because my opinions ain't always right. I have to listen to other people's opinion. We learn from one another. We gonna grow with one another. And that's just me. I definitely take the time to listen to anyone because again, I'm not always right. And I might not have thought about it the way that you said it until you said it. So be willing to listen to someone else. Be willing to take in other people's perspective because baby, we ain't always right. We are not always right. That's all I can say. But I definitely appreciate you guys and all your prayers and all your concerns, all the text messages and everything. If you guys ever have a topic that you want me to talk about, please, by all means, you can text me. My number is in the about section as well as my email address. But I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. If Nosy decides to do another live later on, I'll definitely be on there to try to support my sis because she always supports me. Y'all don't know how much of a blessing Nosy has been to me. Nosy always looks out for me, and I can't thank God enough for having this young lady in my corner. And so, I'm extremely appreciative of her. If you guys again are not familiar with Auntie Linda's channel, she did change her channel name. It is now, correct me if I'm wrong. If I said it wrong, please y'all let me know. It's Miss Linda 2021, I believe. But please make sure that you check out my auntie, and then also make sure you check out my auntie Vaughn. She does prayers on a daily basis, and she does her faith walk. Please make sure that you check her out, because Auntie Vaughn is the bomb.com. She is a minister, a writer. She does it all. My auntie Linda is, oh my God, my auntie Linda does floral arrangements. She does diaper cakes. She does clothing. She owns her own business, like a healthcare business. So, and then she also has a maid service. These are phenomenal women. Also, check out Queen Rose. Queen Rose commentary. She always gives you the real. She's not gonna sugarcoat anything, baby. She gonna tell it like it's I is, and she makes sure that we respect everyone's opinion, which is the same way I feel. I always respect everyone's opinion, because you can learn from the next person. You never know what they have to offer, but if you constantly cutting them off, then you shortchanging yourself, because you can learn from them. Just give them a time to open up. If I missed anyone and you have a channel, please forgive me. Don't charge it to my heart, because I definitely always want to support all of you just like you support me. But until next time, I am your girl, Miss Lita. And if you guys enjoyed this live, please put a one in the chat. Again, I appreciate you taking the time out to listen. But until next time, y'all, I'm out this thing. Peace. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.